Yo, what's going on, guys? This is my second channel. Yes, I have finally made it, and I am super happy to pronounce that this is my storytime channel. Basically, all that's gonna go on through this channel is I'm gonna be talking about things that are going through my life, or basically things that have happened throughout my life. That's what I'm gonna be talking about. But with all that said and done, let's get into the story time. So basically, what happened was, it's the end of the day. Me and my friends are happy as fuck to get out of school, and what we decide to do is fuck around, because there's nothing else to do except wait for our parents. So initially, what we thought was, yo, let's pull each other's hair. But yes, it did hurt a little. But that didn't stop us from pulling each other's hair. Like, nothing would have stopped us, except my friend, who we will call Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy. Jeremy was an emo kid, I guess you could say. He basically hated everything, and he did have a girlfriend before me, which did kind of piss me off. But now they're broken up, so Jeremy, take that L. But yeah, basically what happened was, his dad's not the best person to horse around with. And so basically what happened was, we were pulling each other's hair, and then immediately his dad pulls up, and he is pissed. His dad gives me the most dead eye you could ever give a kid. And the thing about it, he wasn't looking at my friends, he was looking at me. The one kid out of all of them, he looks at the shortest one of them all. So initially, he stomps over to me in this basically field where our school is, and says to me, "Don't you bully my son again," in the most deep voice you could ever give a child. Now, I'm pretty sure I wasn't bullying his kid. We were friends, and we were perfectly okay with each other literally pulling each other's hair. But, his dad didn't see that. His dad basically probably thought, in my eyes, I'm pretty sure he thought, fuck, my voice cracked. He probably thought, "Oh shit, he's bullying my child. Look at him pulling my son's hair. Better, we'll talk about it later." But yeah, basically what happened was, he just says, "Don't bully my son." And I was like, "Alright, bet. I won't bully your son, sir." So next day pulls around, and we start talking about, like, yo, this is fucking crazy. And basically, we head to all of our classes, and I didn't really think anything of it until ninth period. So basically, in ninth period, I have math class, and we had a substitute. And this was at another time. Well, this was basically, I was doing something else also. I was just doing, like, having a bunch of trouble. I took a laser pointer to school, and I was just flinging it all around the class while my teacher wasn't looking. And I got scared of that. So initially, we were just being dumb. But then, literally, all you hear in the intercom is, "We'll call myself Dave." So they say, "Dave, please come to the principal's office." Now, if you don't know this, basically my school has four types of principals. There's 6th grade, 7th grade principal, 8th grade principal, and then the principal of all the principals in that one school. So I got called in to the 7th grade principal. And the 7th grade principal basically called me saying, "We're gonna talk." And in my mind, I was already messing with laser pointers. So I genuinely thought, oh shit, this is about the laser pointing thing. I am scared as fuck. But then she says, what happened yesterday with you and, fuck, what was his name again? Jeremy. And I said, "What do you mean?" "Yes, we got a call from, Jeremy's dad saying that you bullied his son." I was like, whoa, okay, I did not bully anyone. And it says, "Well, that's not what the paper says, and that's not what his dad said." And initially, I was like, okay, we were basically horseplaying around and pulling each other's hair while we were waiting for our parents. And she says, "Oh, so that's what happened. Okay, well, his dad took it the wrong way." So basically, what happened was, she said, "Well, we're sorry about this, but he can't do anything. We're just the school." And his dad pressed charges on you. And so I was like, what the fuck? I didn't expect him to press charges on me. I thought he was gonna, like, let it slide or anything, because I've never had anyone to press charges on me for pulling someone's goddamn hair. But, His dad did it. His dad did it. Like, congrats, you're the first person to make me cry in front of my principal. So yeah, basically what happened was I started crying because like, what the fuck? You pressed charges on a fucking 12-year-old. This is when I was 12. So yeah, this was like a year ago. And basically what happened was she said, yeah, so he pressed charges on you and we can't do anything about it. So we're gonna have to call your parents. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? So she calls my parents. My parents are sort of reasonable about it. Like, well, that's a pretty dumb situation. And also, the security guard was also involved and started talking about it. And they were pretty. My parents and the security guard were pretty close. So they're like, yeah, well, you'll have to wait until a letter comes into the mail. So that's what we do. We wait until a letter comes into the mail. And basically, a week later, we get something in the mail that says we have to go to court and we have to sort of either face the cause or face the punishment, or we can fight it. And basically, like, I'm scared right now because I've never been to court. I have never gotten this much in trouble for pulling someone's goddamn hair. So initially, I'm just like, yo, Dad, have you ever been to court? And quite frankly, yes, my dad has been to court. But we're not going to talk about it. He's just going to be like, yep, we're not going to talk about all of that stuff, though, like why he went to court or anything. Like, all I'm going to say is, he said, yeah, I went to court. And basically, all they're probably going to do to you is either, one, make you do, what was it called again? Fuck. So basically, my dad says, yo, you're going to either have to do community service or you're going to go to juvenile hall for this, because that's what I know. And I was screaming. I was like freaking out because I didn't want to go to juvenile hall or do community service, because if you guys don't know, it should be pretty obvious just by the tone of my voice. I'm a lazy ass fuck. And basically, I was just crazy because I don't want to be outside all day. I hate being outside. So I'm freaking out and I'm just like, okay, this is not going to be good. And basically, we could have done it in about a week. We were supposed to go in a week, but they extended the time because apparently a lot of people were also in trouble, so we had to wait a month. And basically, during that entirety of a month, like, I'm just panicking, but then my dad says it shouldn't be that bad, alright, because we have a good case. And so me and my dad started joking around with it. But my mom wasn't so, like, sure about that, and she was basically panicking also, and she's like, this is not a joke, guys. You could go to either juvenile hall or you could be doing community service, and honestly, that's on you. And I'm like, oh fuck, you're right. But I still didn't care because I'm still more so on my dad's side. So a month comes, March something, I forgot what it was, but it was around March, near my birthday also. And basically, they gave us a dress code, and I really hated it because my parents forced me to wear the dress code, and literally everybody else was not even wearing the dress code, and I was the only one actually properly dressed. Basically, I'm literally about to shit my pants during this entire thing. I'm sitting in the courthouse, and I am panicking. So basically, we wait like 18 minutes, and then I get my name called up to stand up. We go to the front of the courthouse, and basically, we get our case, and basically they're saying, yo, so you're here because you got charges pressed, I think that's what's going on. So someone pressed charges on you, basically. And my parents were going to try to defend me, and like, yep, that's what happened. And she's like, okay, so first we just want to verify what the fuck happened. So my parents explained that we were just horseplaying, and I pulled his hair at the wrong time, and his dad didn't take it very lightly, and pressed charges on me for assault and bullying. And this is pretty fucking crazy, because what happened was very unsuspected, and the judge said, that's so stupid. But he didn't say stupid, he said that's so because it's the courthouse, and he can't really say anything. He's just doing his job. He can't really put down his own opinion. He has to. Technically, it does, but that's it. So, like, once he said that, I was, okay, like, a little bit more calm, because I'm like, okay, so the judge is now also on our side. So, I'm more calm about it, and I'm not as worried because I don't think I had to go to juvenile hall or do fucking community service. But of course, there was still sort of a consequence, and it was gonna be on my record. But there was an alternative, and basically what I had to do was go to what they called a Project U, which it's pretty dumb why they called it that. I don't understand why they called it that, but it is what it is. But basically, all it did was get whatever criminal charges you had off your record. And so my friend's like, yeah, we're not gonna have that on your record. You're going. So basically, they forced me to go, and it started like when let's say we're here, I had to go in 3 weeks. So 3 weeks comes by, and it is the worst. Like literally, I had to go for 3 days, and on the first day, she says, on the last day, you're gonna have to give me an essay. So we had to. So in that 3 day period, we had to write an essay and give it to her on the last day. And basically, what it was so she gave us a multitude of basically things she told us to do. Like, well, not necessarily told us to do. She gave us a bunch of shows and stuff like that. And basically, we had to write an essay about like what we learned out of those entire like little segments of like shows that she gave us. And yeah, or like we could pick them all, or we could like pick one of the people that experienced like criminal charges and stuff like that. So basically, I was very lazy and I did it on the very last day, of course, but that's not really what we're talking about. I got it off my record. It was fun, but at the same time it was kind of boring. But like on the last day it was pretty fun. It was pretty cool. But yeah, basically it was scary as fuck. I did not enjoy it at all. It was one of the scariest moments of my life, and so if you're watching this, Jeremy's dad, take that fucking L, cause you basically wasted your time, pressing charges on a kid who basically can't even divide, fucking numbers without using a calculator. But yeah, basically, that's the end of the video, guys. Catch you guys later, and peace out.